Hello everyone and welcome back to CodeSploit's exclusive series on mastering Linux. Today this is part 2 of managing file permissions on Linux, and I guess in my previous video you understood how all stuff works. And as I guess you know that the maximum permissions we can give to a file is 7, followed by 4, 2 and finally 1. So today we will just take a look at a more standardized way of managing file permissions. Okay, so let me just head over to a directory where there are files and folders, maybe the templates directory. Okay, I have it. So let me do a long listing, and you can see that this pop.py has a executable permissions for the group. I guess so. Just let me explain this once more. I'll just go through what we have learned previously just once more, so that we can just get a basic understanding how everything works. Okay, I will copy this all right over here. Okay, so as I understood, this signifies that it's a directory followed by rws read-write-execute for the owner, followed by r-x means read and only executable for the group, followed by r-x means read and executable for other users. Fine. So let's take the case of the Docker file. In the Docker file we can understand that this is a file, followed by read, write, no execute permissions for the owner, followed by read, no write, no executable for the group, and finally followed by read, no write, no executable followed by for the other owners of the group. Okay, so fine, let's take a look about managing file permissions with the ugo commands. Ugo stands for U is user, G is group, O is other users. So basically the main operators used are of two types, which is primarily one, which is plus, which means actually we add file permissions. Minus means actually we are removing permissions. And finally we have our equal to, which means we give the exact file permissions. So that's it, how all this stuff works. And let me just show you an example. For example, I'm taking the case of the Docker file. So if you want to give, for example, executable permissions to the group owner as well as executable permissions for, okay fine, let's take for the group owner only. The command for that will be basically chmod followed by G for group, plus means we are adding or giving file permissions, and X is for executable. G plus X stands for giving executable permissions to the group owner, followed by the file name, which is Docker file. So if we just go and head over and just copy this to our terminal, what we will do, okay, so let's do a LSL. So you can see we got this. So now let's get over and analyze this right over here. Fine. So similarly, let me just paste this here. Okay, fine. So you can see this got this executable permissions for the group owner. Fine. Let's take up the case where we want to give multiple file permissions to separate users. So in that case, let me just take up the case of the make file. So for example, G plus X, we want to give the executable permissions to the group owner, comma, followed by, if you want to give write permissions to other users, so we will do O right over there, O plus W, which stands for write permissions. And also if you want to give executable permissions to the user, we will give U plus X. Okay, so this is the command for changing the file permissions of the make file command actually. So let's just copy this stuff and just let me just paste it in this terminal to see what's happening right there. Okay, so once we do a LSL, you will view that the make file changed its file permissions to this. So let me just copy this once more right over here, and let's see what it looks like. So you can see we gave a write permission over here, so which you can view over here. Other users of the file system got the write permissions. Next, the executable permissions for the other group for the group owner. So you can see executable permissions for the group owner, and finally the executable permissions for the user, which is the executable permission for the user. And as you can just make a comparison, you don't have these file permissions right over here. So this is how it works actually. And let me just finally take up a case where you just want to remove file permissions. So for example, this op.py file is a Python file, and it has got executable permissions for the owner of the group. So for example, if I just want to remove the executable permissions for the owner of the group, we will do a chmod followed by group minus. As I have told, minus stands for remove, and we will do g minus x followed by op.py. So let's copy this to the terminal and let's see what happens right over there. Okay, so let me do a LSL. Fine, you can see op.py file lost its executable permissions, and it got differentiated from the other files. And let me just copy this, and you can just view it right over here that it just changes my file permissions. So you can just compare this to the original file permissions actually, and you can understand how all this works. So that's it for today's tutorial. I'll be heading over to installing new softwares in Linux in the next tutorial. So please get this stuff very seriously, as managing file permissions is very important in the field of installing softwares in Linux. Till then, I will say that good luck and goodbye.